This is the grocery store food fishing challenge. Oh, I already got one. I already got one.
Yes, I got one. I actually have a good fish.
Oh my God, they started coming after it. Watch this, watch this. Oh boy, this is pretty bad. Fletcher and I are gonna head into the grocery store behind us to pick out 7 food items to catch fish with.
And whoever catches the most species wins the challenge.
But there's a twist. We can target both freshwater and saltwater species.
However, we can only catch 1 fish per food item, so we're gonna have to pick our baits carefully.
And without further ado, let's head inside the store and get our food. You're going down today, son. You're going down, Fletcher. All right, boys and girls, we made it inside the grocery store, and we need to get baits for both freshwater and saltwater fish. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna start off with saltwater baits.
All right, guys, we made it into Kroger's, and we are on one mission, and one mission only, and that is to destroy Kicking the Bass TV in this challenge. We got 7 things we need to pick out, and a lot of species we gotta target.
All right, so we have some cooked shrimp right here. This is with no skin on it, just regular cocktail shrimp. But to be honest, I think if we need to get the shrimp that's not cooked. That's gonna be like the most smelliest, and I feel like it's gonna be the best for bait. We could get the fresh shrimp right here. But to be honest, is it easier just to get the frozen one? Probably. There we go, boys. It's actually the Kroger brand raw shrimp, shell on, medium size. These aren't too big, but that's gonna be a perfect saltwater bait. Like, there is not a better bait for saltwater fish in the grocery store than raw shrimp. Let's get it. Bait number 1.
So I honestly might just pick something I want to snack on, as long as it's a little pastry, maybe a donut. Ooh, chocolate chip muffin. That could kind of go crazy. Honestly, guys, I think that's a solid move. We're gonna lock it in. Chocolate chip muffins for the bluegill. And I guess while we're over here in the pastry section, I might as well pick out something for the carp. I'm thinking we're gonna go with the sourdough. You just can't go wrong with sourdough. Honestly, guys, it's a powerhouse bread. Nothing is not gonna like sourdough.
Before we get deeper into this video, only 27% of y'all watching these videos are actually subscribed. So if you could, take the time, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. I'd appreciate it.
So since we can only use 1 bait per species, I kind of want to get another saltwater bait, but I'm gonna hold off on it for a minute because I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know what else I would get other than shrimp, but I am looking for a bait that catches a lot of catfish. You guys are probably already know what I'm about to pick out. If there's a bait in the grocery store for fish, man, it's definitely the old beef dogs. Hot dogs catch fish. This is definitely by far the best bait for catfish. They love it. They love stinky stuff, and hot dogs gets the job done. That's bait number 2.
I think I gotta lock in Twizzlers for 1. Maybe the cherry Twizzlers. These are a little different. These are a little on the chewier side compared to these. I don't know, I've never tried these. Let's give these a shot.
I'm about to show you guys the best bait for bluegill. Like, you guys would think, you know, going with bread can be like the best bait, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put you guys on right now. I grew up on Lake Lanier, and I used to catch a ton off the dock. And you can easily throw like white bread on a hook and catch a ton of bluegill, but I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the best baits that you can use, and that is gonna be biscuit dough. So biscuit dough is not gonna fall off the hook. You can pretty much mold this in the perfect little bite-sized balls for the bluegill and put it on your hook, and it's actually not gonna fall off really easy. To be honest, that was a big can. I'm trying to see if we can find, there we go. This is what I would want. Screw it, man. That's what we're going with. We're going with the jumbo biscuits. Buttermilk, baby. I'm telling you, bluegill bait, next time you guys are out, biscuit dough is the move. Let's go.
Making a YouTube video. I am, yeah. Making a fishing video, actually. We're gonna go fishing with all these things. Yeah, that's, we're doing a grocery store challenge.
Love it.
You might see my other buddy around here. He's also looking a fool.
All right, before we go to the candy aisle, I kind of want to find one more saltwater bait. Like, shrimp is definitely going to catch a fish. I'd be surprised if we catch nothing on a shrimp. But we need to find like one more seafood item. Dude, they got some crab legs, some cold crab legs here. These are already cooked. I just feel like crab legs are not, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a big saltwater guy, but I feel like crab legs definitely aren't the move. Like, we need, if we're going to go with something like that, we need an actual crab.
Well, since I got your attention, I might as well have you participate.
Okay.
What candy do you think I should try to catch a fish with today?
So you're literally gonna put it on the line?
Yeah, we're gonna put it on a hook. We're gonna try to make it look like a lure.
Oh my gosh.
What you think? What you think?
These are super popular with humans.
They are the twin snakes.
And they're snakes. Like,
those dissolve really easy. I've tried those in the past.
Oh, okay. I bet you what doesn't dissolve is Swedish fish.
Swedish fish?
Yep. And
Oh. All right, I like that.
It
Might
goes
use
with
him as a
pretty
little,
popular.
might use him as a little swim bait or something.
Yeah.
I think that's a good move.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate the help.
I'll meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks, Tiana.
You do you know if you have any like whole crabs? Like not crab legs, but like
Like the pieces of crabs and stuff
an
that?
actual crab.
I don't think we have the actual.
Okay.
We just have
So I'm going fishing today. I'm coming in here to get bait. I'm like trying to figure out like what baits I should throw. Obviously like shrimp catches a lot of fish, right? But what else do you think I could throw?
I don't know, because shrimp really is the big one.
Like you think they would eat
Maybe.
scallops?
I don't know.
It's kind of a weird one,
It
right?
is a weird one.
What do you think, lobster tail?
Yeah.
Lobster tail might be the best bet, right? Good deal. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I try to get his opinion on what we should get, but they don't have any crabs. Like I was honestly banking on that. I felt like it would be a really good bait. And I don't know if people fish with this, but we're gonna give it a shot, man. We're gonna go with these 2 lobster tails. I don't even know how much money this is. It's probably $50 for these 2 little tiny tails. But man, maybe we can catch a sea monster on this today. But that is bait number 4 going in the bucket.
With all the options in the world, I honestly think we should just stick to something simple. Don't go too crazy. Just a nice piece of steak. And I think this will do the job. We got a USDA choice beef loin strip steak. Looks perfect. Throwing it in.
All right, we got about all the candy in the world that we could ever ask for. The question is, what should we get to catch these bass? Chocolate? Just not gonna work.
Oh, guys, I just need something that's going to entice some saltwater fish. There's lots of shrimp, and I feel like shrimp is a good option. But honestly, I tried to fish with shrimp yesterday in the spot that I have in mind going to today, and I didn't have any luck. So I might have to try something else. I mean, there's some good options up in here, boys. I might be able to catch a shark with a big old piece of meat. Oh, that's what's up, boys. A little flounder. A little flounder. We got those around here. That should honestly be a pretty good option to fish with out in the salt. Let's put those in.
So we have these sweet tart ropes, soft and chewy. I'm telling you, these actually go on the hook really well. And the last video that we fished with food items was the gas station one, and I actually got these and it looked so well. I didn't catch a fish on it, but it looked amazing. To be honest, like I think our best bet is gonna go with the watermelon berry. Like that just looks like a watermelon red worm. And putting that on like a shaky head hook or a Ned rig, like we gotta catch a bass on that.
How many items is that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now that we got flounder, we just need one more. And I'm thinking we're gonna have to pick another saltwater meat of some kind. We got crab delights. That's kind of good. Let's go with these. The Lewis Kemp Crab Delights. Certified and sustainable. So I think with that, we have our selections here today, guys. We filled up our cart. So there is only one thing to do, and that is to hit the checkout line and show Noah what's up.
Hey, you need to get away, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
I got some choices
Bro,
up in
you
here.
got some goods.
We got some flounder.
Whoa.
We got some crab delights.
Did you already pick all yours out?
Oh, we're good,
Oh, dude,
baby.
you're chilling. I still need 2 more.
We're locked and
So
loaded.
since you're already locked and loaded, like you can't change them. All right, all right.
I'm
You
locked
want to
in.
come with me?
Yeah, we go on a little shopping spree.
Did you even think about targeting carp today?
Targeting carp. Yeah, dude. I got carp bread right here. I got everything.
I thought I was like a step ahead of you. We need canned corn. That's a
Canned-
great bait for carp.
That is a good carp.
I feel like bread and corn's really like the only 2 baits, right? For carp. I've never fished with it. Do you get the unsalted?
I feel like you gotta go as like natural as possible.
So unsalted would be good.
Maybe like cream corn.
You said natural, then you're saying cream corn?
I don't know, dude.
What are you talking about,
maybe
man?
I'm asparagus.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on. You gotta,
Yo, you know what? We double whammy in it, bro. I'm gonna let you just pick this out for me. These are my 7 baits, man.
You go with asparagus.
Dude, I'm just gonna go with it, bro. So this is what I got, Fletch. Take a peep. I got some really good baits. So what did you get for candy? Oh, you got the Swedish.
Oh yeah, we got Swedish fish and we got Twizzlers.
Okay.
I almost went with those, but my girl Tiana put me on the Swedish fish.
Tiana got you
Yeah,
hooked
she
up.
gave me that gas.
Bro, my guy, he just told me he didn't have crabs, and then he didn't know what to tell me, man.
Well, he lied to you because I got crabs.
Oh, you got imitation crab. Okay. Look at this though. Hot dogs. You already know, bro. That's just fire. catches catfish all the time.
You are a guy that likes wieners.
Hey man, hey man, pause. We got the jumbo biscuits, bro. You don't know nothing about this, man. That's the secret sauce. And then we got the shrimp, bro. The best bait that money can buy.
Hey, all I'm saying, I fished all day with shrimp yesterday out in the marsh. And
oh boy, look at this guy. He's just trying to get in my head. All right, we gotta check out. Boys and girls, ladies and gents, I'm ready to get this thing started, baby. We got the grocery store challenge coming in hot. Listen, we have a big task today. We gotta catch as many species as possible. And I gotta beat Fletcher, man. I gotta put him in the dust today, son.
Woo, doggy, baby. Another day and another opportunity to absolutely destroy Kicking Their Bass TV in one of his challenges. We're gonna put all the goods to the side and get started. We have a lot of things to try to target today. We got catfish, we got bluegill, we got bass, we got carp, I might have already said that, redfish, sharks. I mean, pretty much any species that lives in the waters around me I can target. Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and bust into our stuff.
So we have our bag of goodies, bunch of different baits in here, 7 different options, and hopefully we can catch 7 different species today. That would just be unreal. We got our Kicking Their Bass TV X-Lose combo. If you guys want to check them out, kickingtheirbass.com. There'll be a link down below. It is fishing season, baby. You guys need to go copy yourself an old kicking combo, son, and catch some fish. We're actually going to start today off with these bad boys. And the reason being is because I've done these candy challenges before, and they tend to melt really fast, especially when you're in 90 degrees how we are today. So I want to go ahead and knock this one out and try to catch a bass. And I'm going to show you guys my game plan.
I thought we might as well start over here in the salt to see if we can get something going on this saltwater stuff that we bought at the store. We got our crab, and then we also have our flounder. So I want to give both of these a fair opportunity to try to catch something. So let me let these thaw out. Our flounder's honestly hard as a brick right now. This was frozen. So I think I'm just gonna let this sit in the sun over yonder to let that thaw out. And in the meantime, I think we could probably put a little piece of crab on.
So on my kicking combo, I got just a standard little jig head, pretty much like a little Ned rig jig head, as you guys can see right there. And I should be able to pretty much rig the Sweet Tarts ropes right on the back of this thing. And I honestly think it's gonna look really good. Look at how good that looks. Got green on one side, red on the other, on our little Ned head. And that should catch us a freaking bass, man. Hopefully we can get on board fast here.
Okay, there we go, rig number 1. That is what it looks like, just a little smidge of crab right there. And I think the only thing to do is just launch this down one of the sides over here.
So we're just gonna flip it right out there and work this thing on the bottom just like a worm. I mean, we're not gonna do anything crazy. Oh yeah, it looks so good in the water, man. So this is the problem. You see that? It's already falling down the hook. Like instantly already falling down the hook.
I might as well make a lure out of something. And what I was thinking was probably like the Swedish fish. If we take one of these, put it on a paddle tail, or sorry, excuse me. I want this to be my paddle tail. I want to put this on a jig head, and that way I can try to like imitate some just kind of little bait fish, take a few casts, see if I can get something to eat it. I feel pretty confident that a bass would eat that. It's just a matter of, are we in the right spot? And how many fish are actually willing to eat something as absurd as a Swedish fish on the end of a hook?
Oh, he just had it. He had it and he spit it out. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. I saw his tail flash. He like came right out of that grass, exactly what we were saying. No way, dude. All right, our bait's gone. It fell off. Honestly, that did better than I thought. Like we got 5 casts out of that thing and it actually stayed on there. It wasn't on perfectly, but we're just left with the bare hook.
I'm really not sure where to throw it, but might as well give that a shot. Let that get down there, see what we can do. We'll move it around every like, I don't know, every 10 minutes or so, just to see.
So not only does the candy melt throughout the day, and I just want to get it over with, but my least favorite thing to fish with is probably candy. Like the last couple videos we filmed using candy, it was just a sticky disaster.
Let's give this Swedish fish a shot. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna start casting. I'm gonna try fishing all these columns first. Nothing is biting. Don't make me come back out here, guys. I need to get moving. If nothing's gonna bite out here in the saltwater, I can't be left species list. That's enough. I'm done out here. I've had enough. I've had enough with this saltwater. I'm gonna have to probably come back to it. No doubt about that.
Oh my God, he's right there, he's right there. There's three. There's three, he just ate it. Oh my God, he came off. He came off. We're gonna drop it in the water, there's 3 more. Oh my God, there's 4. Oh my God, they're right there. Oh my God, I'm up in the tree. Calm down, Noah. They're still sitting here. Oh my gosh, dude, there's like 10 of them. Oh my God, they started coming after it. Watch this. Oh, why am I'm not hooking them. Hold on. Look, they're everywhere. And he just took my freaking bait. Oh my God, what is going on?
We're coming to this dock for one reason and one reason only, and that is the mother lode of bluegill. It used to produce like crazy, and then there was all these birds that came in here and ate up all the fish, but now they're back. And let me go ahead and start throwing a little muffin in here. Start shoving in the water.
This is it, boys. Come on, capitalize, Noah, capitalize. Are they still there? Dude, I'm gonna be so heartbroken if they're just gone. Dude, there's no way they're just gone. Like, you're trolling me to say those fish are gone. Dude, that was actually unreal, but for some reason, I just could not hook the fish. Like, I've never had an opportunity just present itself. Oh, I got him. I got one. Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, son. Come on. That is the bass knocked off the list. Candy knocked off, bass knocked off. Whatever you want to call it. That is the first fish of the day, baby. Let's go. Look at that little tiny guy. Dude, that kind of made me nervous. They might have pushed off the bank. After missing all this fish, I'm like, there's no way I'm about to give up this opportunity. We just had this guy eat it and capitalize. Let's go, baby. Come on, son. One species knocked off the list. And of course, it's the bass, man. At least we're done with it. We're done with the candy. No more candy. And it's time to figure out what other species we want to target.
Let me put this right down where I saw that splash and just let it get down quick. I want to get past all these small ones. Go for the big boys on the bottom. Yes, yes. We got them, boys. We got them. Bluegill on the board. Food item number 1, species number 1 is secured. That is a little bluegill. How about that, guys? Love to see it. Love to see it. Thank you for the nibble, my friend. We'll go ahead and let you go. Nice and gently. Let you swim on to see all your other bluegill friends. All right.
All right, on to the old Catfish. And they're gonna be living under this dock, baby, I'm telling you. Got our hot dogs, the ballpark beef franks, baby. I'm telling you, if you guys want to catch catfish, you throw a hot dog, and I'm about to show you why. I'm pretty sure we're going to get bit on this fairly quick. At least I could only hope so. But before we do that, we need to go ahead and get rigged up. So as you guys can tell, egg sinker, barrel swivel. We got about 1 foot of line all the way to our circle hook. And usually that's what I fish for. Like when I fish for catfish, that's a pretty basic rig for any type of cut bait. So now we're going to get our old ballpark beef. These aren't even the beef franks, these are just the beef.
Sorry, I ate another muffin. Can't sing and eat my muffin at the same time, but we're here. Spot number 3. Let's go, guys. We got the momentum now. Put this last bit of muffin in my mouth and we'll get to it. Let me dive into my bag. We got one thing and one thing only for the kitty cats, and that is the USDA choice beef loin strip steak, product of the good USA.
So what I try to target when I'm fishing for these catfish is any of these docks and marinas and bridges, anywhere that pretty much has some good shade. I'm just gonna cast it right up under that dock. It's a good little flip there. And those catfish, especially on a good hot summer day like today, I mean, they should be up under this dock pretty good.
I'm all about getting comfy this video. Find myself a nice piece of shade or a nice chair or just a place I can post up, snack on my snacks, and rig up my rods. That's what life is about, baby. That should be efficient, guys. Got a little fat on there, a little meat, nice and tender. Perfect for those kitty cats.
We're just gonna leave our rod like, oh, I already got one. I already got one. No way. And it's a big one. Oh my gosh, he's huge. He's freaking huge, dude. No way. Oh my gosh, he's a giant. He's a giant. Holy cow, that's a huge catfish. Look at that thing. Oh my God, stay pinned, baby. Stay pinned, baby. Look at that beast. I can't even believe that, dude. That's why you fish with hot dogs. Right there. I couldn't even move that fish. I'm gonna be honest, guys. We're gonna have to walk down to the end of the dock here. Oh, don't pull. No. Don't pull me back in that dock. Holy cow. That's one of the biggest catfish I've caught out here. I am not gonna lie. I can't even believe that. I couldn't even set my rod down. Look at that big boy. I'm gonna move you guys right there. He's wearing out. I barely got him in the corner of his mouth here. We're actually gonna walk him down to this slide. Dude, I can't even believe that. You can't make this up, man. Hot summer day catfishing with hot dogs under docks with some good shade. It does not get better than that. Can we just land this thing, please? At least 13 pounds right there. Gotta wear her out, man. She's hefty. Good thing I have this like little slide. Look at the head on that thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at that catfish. Come on, baby, let's go. Oh my God, that's a giant. I'm pretty sure that's a flathead, man. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dude, I don't think I have a scale with me, but that is at least 14 pounds right there. That's a freaking absolute tank of a catfish, and I barely got her on the whisker. She is feisty. But look at that freaking beast right there. Okay. I gotta stop toying, dude. I'm gonna lose this fish. Oh no. Oh, you just came off? No freaking way. Okay. We got her up on the bank, man. I really wanted to hold that one up. I was getting her, trying to get her position to pull her up. I cannot believe that, boys. I'm telling you, we were not fishing that hot dog, but for 2 minutes, man. I'm not gonna lie, catfishing is one of those things where it's a waiting game. You really gotta be patient and you gotta take your time. And holy cow, we threw that hot dog in there, and by the time I could set my rod up right here on this little pillar, dude, he was already taking it down. Like, I can't believe that. And when I hooked it, I felt like I had him stuck somewhere, but he was just that big, dude. Holy smokes, baby. That's 2 species knocked out of the way. Now let's get down to the saltwater and see if we can catch maybe a trout or redfish or maybe even a big old shark, man. Let's get it.
Can y'all see the vision here? We got little dangly appendages that I pulled apart. Might make it a little bit more lifelike, tube-like in the water. Let's see if we can fling this thing out here. There could be a bass or two out here in these waters. Please don't just fall apart on me every cast, Twizzler. Yes, it's staying on. Let's go. Let's go. I was really, really hoping that this thing would stay on. Oh, that is just something else, guys. I cannot believe we haven't even had any interest in this. I'll put this to the side, get everything back in the cart, and we'll hit another catfishing spot, because that is definitely the next thing we need to get on the board. We need to get away from the slow fishing and get to something I can actually move around and be proactive about, because the sit and wait game is not playing in my favor.
All right, we have our shrimp. We got some big old boots on, ignore them, and a ton of crabs crawling around. We're actually at a little saltwater spot we have never been to. We're gonna see if we can walk down this. Hopefully we can. Look at all the crabs crawling by my feet. Dude, they're everywhere. Let's see how soft this is. It's pretty soft.
I really need this to be the spot, guys. I need this to be where we turn things around for good and start to knock out our food items one at a time. And I had a thought on the way over here, and that is, I'm just not sure if this piece of meat right here is the right one. And to further explain that, this particular piece has a lot of fat on there. I'm thinking I need something that's a little bit more lean, a little bit more bloody, a little bit more enticing for the bass.
Can we get down this without slipping? Let's hope so. Dude, a fish just jumped right there. Hold on. Okay, we can. Oh boy, this is pretty bad. Oh gosh, super muddy. Oh no. Okay. We just give her a little cast right there. Oh my gosh, like quicksand. Screw it, dude, we're already going. Like, we just gotta go. Oh my gosh, look at those crabs. Holy cow, they're like little spiders crawling everywhere. Dude, there's fish jumping out here, guys. Dude, I cannot believe it, how nasty this stuff is. I haven't been in mud like this ever out here. Oh.
Just put this right over there by the bridge. I've had a lot of catfish bite in this general vicinity. In the meantime, I'm gonna get comfy and crisscross applesauce and put on another Twizzler. I really would like this to work. I don't want to resort to having to put a Swedish fish on here because I'm pretty sure I made the wrong choice when it came to the Twizzlers. I should have gone with the tougher ones. These just come off the hook a little too easily.
All right, boys, we tried this spot. If it wasn't for that sinky mud, then we'd probably do something. By the way, that is what my shrimp looks like when I get it back. It looks like a dang chocolate covered shrimp. Like, that's just not gonna work, son.
Be great if this got slammed. I'm not even fully focused on this yet. Yes, I got one. I got one. What did I catch? What did I catch? I actually have a good fish. What, is this a catfish? Please don't tell me I caught a catfish on a Twizzler. I really need to catch one on the stake. What is on the end of my rod? What is on the end of my rod? Oh my gosh, I got something absurd on the Twizzlers. What did I catch? Oh my gosh, I caught a catfish on Twizzlers. Why did I just catch a catfish on Twizzlers? I have a piece of steak out there for you, and I just caught you on a Twizzler. What am I supposed to do with the steak now? What am I supposed to do with the steak? Dude, this is the best, worst luck I've ever had. Literally the best, worst luck I've ever had. Did not want that to happen, but here we are. We're 2 fish down, 2 types of bait down, and I don't know where we go from here. I guess we're using, I guess we could try to use the steak to catch a bass, but that doesn't seem promising. Well, there you have it, guys. I guess this catfish has a sweet tooth. I never thought the day would come where I catch a catfish on a Twizzler, but I appreciate the bite, my friend, nevertheless. Go out there and tell a bass to eat my steak now. This is not how I drew up my game plan, but here we are. We're gonna make it work. Thank you for the nibble, kitty.
So now that we're finally out of the quicksand, I came to a new spot, and I have an open mind right now. So we originally bought the corn here for some carp. Well, one fish that's actually in this pond in particular is tilapia. And I heard that tilapia actually eat corn. I think we could catch them on the biscuit dough as well. But to be honest, we might as well give corn a shot. And even if we see some carp, we can try to catch them and see if we can get one. So if we can add that onto the species list, I highly doubt Fletcher's even touching that.
That is a USDA approved swim bait. Beef tenderloin edition. Let's throw this all here and see what we can make happen. That will 100% get slammed. That is a perfect little swim bait. Oh my gosh, I'm excited now. I am excited now. This should stay on here great. I won't have to worry about this dissolving off. Now I can just bass fish in peace. Let's work down this bank line. See if I can't find a bass.
Now we shall see if a tilapia eat this thing. Oh my God, there's one on bed right there. I'm not even kidding. If this don't work, look, he just ran away. Dude, there's multiple tilapia. He's coming back. I don't know if you guys see this tilapia here. It's a pretty big shadow on the water. If I can catch a tilapia, that'll put us so far ahead of Fletcher, because I feel like me and him are both gonna catch a bass, a catfish, and more than likely a bluegill.
Yes, yes, we got something. Is it another freaking catfish? Dude, why are the catfish biting the moving baits today? What is going on? Man, all right. We got a catfish problem. That's not really a bad issue until it is, which is it's currently the problem. All right, well, I'm glad we caught another catfish, and glad to know if I need to go catfishing again, I can come back here and throw a Twizzler to catch one. But I'm gonna need my steak swim bait back, my friend. I'm hoping you didn't mess it up. There we go. Got that out of there. Another look at another catfish, guys. We're gonna need to catch a bass on that piece of steak. Not too bad though. We'll take it.
So I like never fish with corn, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like, it's probably the most durable bait I've ever fished with. Like, stays on the hook perfectly. I've cast it a million times. Having a fish eat at it, like, everything is still on the hook. I got him. He ate it. He ate it. Oh my gosh, he ate it. Oh my God, boys, right there. Look at that. Bait's gone. I'm gonna go rig up some more.
What do I have another freaking, oh my gosh. I got another stinking catfish. Another stinking catfish. This one's tiny, but, oh no, it was a bass. No! Oh my gosh, I was literally trying to let it get off because I thought it was a small catfish. Oh my gosh, I literally could have my day come together right now, but I just wasted an opportunity because I thought I had another catfish on. That's unfortunate.
All right, so before we go, I kind of want to try this corner here. I used to catch some massive bluegill in the same exact spot, and I actually caught an eel one day, which is kind of wild. I want to put a piece of this biscuit dough on here. If we can just catch a bluegill like right off the rip, right before leaving this place, that would be fire. They down there. I kind of got a big hook on, unless we catch a giant. And first drop, we get a bite. There's got to be more. There we go. That's it. Giant bluegill, dude. Look at that. Come on. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. See, that hook's fine for a big one like that, boy. Look at that bluegill. And that is our third species today. Biscuit dough knocked off the list. I'm telling you guys, if you want to go catch some big bluegill like this, you got to try that biscuit dough, man. But that is 3 species so far. We have the corn, the lobster tail, the shrimp, and also the asparagus remaining. But there we go. That is fish number 3, man, on the biscuit dough. Let's go, baby. That was worth stopping by. You know, we were just going to keep on going, but I was like, you know what? 5 minutes. Let's just see if we can get our third one in. Sure enough, boom.
We are ready to rumble. And I'm hoping this is gonna deliver here, guys. This is usually good for 1 or 2 fish, and all I need is 1, as long as I can get the bait in the water. Line was wrapped around the tip, and my bait slid down.
Well, we made it back out to the saltwater, and it is time to get some revenge on these fish, man. I was sinking in that mud so bad at that one spot that, you know, we just couldn't do anything, but we finally got access over here at this dock, and we should be able to catch some fish on the shrimp and possibly the lobster. So we have 3 fish so far. We have a bluegill, we have a bass, we have a catfish, and we almost, just almost that close had a tilapia. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this, man. I think the first bait I'm gonna try, because this should be the easiest to knock out, is the raw shrimp. And then once we catch a fish on that, because I know we're going to, man, we have to, I'm gonna try out the lobster tail.
Well, guys, we just made it out to a nice dock thanks to a homeowner I just met a second ago. He was warning me about a gator that was up in this corner. Good to know, considering I just about got eaten by one at the other pond. So I'm gonna try fishing from his dock and see if we can stay safe and also put a fish on the board here. This is actually a pretty good spot. Oh. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my God, a bass literally just took that first cast and got me stuck in a tree. You gotta be kidding me.
You know what? I got a crazy idea. So I got the boots and the golf cart right now. I'm actually gonna cut off this Carolina rig. We're gonna snip this thing clean and we're gonna put on that popping cork. By the way, I am not a professional popping cork fisherman, nor am I a professional saltwater fisherman. So if I'm doing something wrong, you can laugh at me if you want. You can laugh at me. My thing is with this popping cork, like, how often do you pop it? Like, are you popping it every couple seconds? Are you waiting 5 seconds? I mean, I don't know. If you give me an artificial saltwater lure, I'd put the spanking on them right now, but that's just not, that's not an option in the grocery store challenge, boys. All right, we're gonna run and get those boots real quick.
The meat just dancing on the end of the hook. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Got a nice little, there we go. got one on the meat. No, he spit it. Dag nabbit. Oh my gosh, all right. I'm feeling good about it, guys. It's just a matter of getting a good hook set. My drag was a little loose from the shenanigans earlier, but I think we can get it back out there. This is like a piece of the edge where there's some like harder cartilage or something on the steak, and it's actually staying on there good. Just give me one more opportunity out here. Just give me one more opportunity. This is a great spot to fish. I usually am not able to fish it this well because I have to kind of fish from that like sticky area over on the bank. But yes, there we go. Stay on, stay on, Stay on. Oh, it's a big one. No, gosh. Man, that was like a 4.5 pounder, yeah. I just missed him on that. There's one. Stay on. Stay on this time. Come on. Just get you to the bank. I only need one. Only need one. Stay on, stay on. Yes! Mission complete on the steak. Well, there we go, guys. We got the steak knocked out. We got a few more items in our grocery bag to go, but I'm glad we can move on from this. This has been an ordeal, to say the least. We'll go ahead and release this fish and move on to our next thing. I appreciate the bite, little buddy. Woo! Oh, that's what I'm talking about, boys.
Oh, hold on. I'll call you back. Oh my gosh. I was on the phone. You're not even gonna believe this. I got my shrimp on my little hook and I just got the 4th species, and you're not even gonna believe this. You're not even gonna believe this.
Look at this dude.
Oh my gosh. Look at that tiny little fish, dude. He's back in the water now, but that is my 4th species on the shrimp, boys. Oh my gosh. But heck, man, that is species number 4. All right, shrimp knocked off the list. Now we got, oh boy, we got a troublemaker up in here.
Finally ran into you, dog. How many species you got?
I don't know if you want to know, man.
I'm just gonna let you know. I caught a catfish on a Twizzler.
Okay, that's pretty impressive. So you didn't catch a bass on candy?
I was trying to, and a catfish decided to bite it instead.
What?
So we may or may not have caught a bass on a piece of steak.
Dude, what? Okay, that's a little crazy. I just caught the biggest fish of the day, like 10 minutes ago. Biggest fish of the day.
How big?
Absolute monster, dude. Absolute monster. All right, Fletch, we don't have that much longer, man.
How much time we got? Did you do a little time check? I
don't know.
I thought we had like an hour.
We got a minute and a
A
half.
minute?
Minute and a half.
Oh my gosh. There. Oh, you weren't
That is
kidding,
it, dude. That is it. That is it.
Oh no. Well,
So this is the big question. So what'd you catch how many fish did you catch?
I got 3.
Okay.
I got a bluegill, a catfish, and a bass.
All right, so what'd you catch them on? Steak, a Twizzler.
I caught him on a muffin, a Twizzler, and steak. So
Okay.
we got 3 food items knocked out.
So I got the hot dog, I got the shrimp, I got the candy, and I got one more. What did I get? The bread, the biscuit dough.
Oh!
So I got 4 fish, man.
All right.
4
enough,
fish,
dude.
brother. That was a good
Fair
challenge,
enough.
though, man.
I tried my hardest.
If you enjoyed this video and want to watch another one, check out the video on the screen.